Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's Celebration Assembly. We hope that you're all well and your families are too. We're so proud of you. You are doing amazing work. I talk to the teachers all the time and they tell me that you are doing an outstanding job at home. So thank you so much for all that you're doing. Thank you, mums and dads, for the support that you're giving your children. We are proud of every single one of you. The teachers have got some great things to share, so I'm going to hand straight over to Mr. Palmer, who's going to call out the names and see who have been our students of the week.
Thank you, Mr. Pentry. Let's get straight on with it. We're starting with Miss Clark.
Hello everyone. So this week I've picked someone who's been a real independent thinker. They impressed me earlier on in the week when they sent me a recount of some of the things they've been doing at home and sent me in pictures of them doing a litter pick. And then I was even more impressed when later on in the week I had another recount which was brilliantly written and lots of photos of them regrowing vegetables. They've just been doing things they're really passionate about, and it's been lovely to hear all about it. And that person is Aaliyah. Well done, Aaliyah.
Well done, Aaliyah. It's really good. I saw the pictures of the litter pick too. It's absolutely amazing, and what a great thing to do. Congratulations to you. Miss Mays.
My person this week is someone who's been really resilient. They haven't always found home learning very easy, and they found it quite hard to find their own rhythm at the start, but they've been really reflective and they've thought about what works well for them. And I'm really, really pleased because now they seem to have found something that works well for them and they're really thriving. And it's Noah. Well done.
Well done, Noah. Well done for being resilient and thriving in your learning now. That's great to hear. Mrs. Ferrell is next in Year 5.
Hello everybody. I decided this week I was going to be naughty and take a leaf out of the other teachers' books and do 2, because I could give out quite a lot, but I did limit myself to 2. And I just wanted to recognise the effort and independence and resilience that these 2 people have shown throughout the whole of this period of time. Every single day they've done lots and lots of work, and I just thought that just deserved some recognition. So today we're celebrating Austin's home learning success and Chloe's. Well done, both of you. Both deserve that really completely. Well done.
Well done, Austin and Chloe. And now to Mrs. Gowdy.
Hi, so 5G, well done. The person I would like to celebrate this week is someone who is very chatty on the chat and will make comments when they've completed the activities, when they've listened to the stories, always makes a comment on the chat, independent in the work that they hand in. And this week I would like to celebrate Bina. Well done, Bina.
Congratulations, Bina. Well done to you. Miss Adams.
So the winner from Mrs. Ellis and I this week is somebody who has shown a real improvement over the time that they've been working on Google Classrooms. They've become a really independent thinker and being resilient in the way that they are now really willing to have a go at activities on their own, but they know how to ask if they're not sure, and they know when they should ask and when they should have a go first. And as a result, this person is completing all of their work at home now, when at the start they weren't completing very much. We're really proud of you, and we feel like this is really getting you ready for high school. So well done to Evie Power.
That's great to hear, Evie. Well done. Mrs. Carr.
Hi, Year 6. So the person that we thought was doing really well this week and is actually being a really reflective learner. They're really good at when they get a response to a piece of work, whether it's just a well done or whether there's something more for them to do and to challenge themselves on. They always come back and then they send it back and they're like, have I got it right? Or what can I do again? And that's just a really great quality. And that person is Riddy. So well done, Riddy.
Well done. We're going to go right to the opposite end of the school now, and we're going to go down to nursery, but Mrs. Shelton can't be here, so Mrs. Howjago is going to talk about nursery.
Hello Caterpillars, I am so excited today to do Miss Shelton's job of sharing who the Caterpillar winner is, and she has told me that it's been difficult to pick who the Caterpillar winner is going to be this week, but the person that she has chosen is someone that's been working really hard during all of their time away from school. They've had a really positive attitude. They've shared lots of pictures and videos of what they've been doing. They've had a smile on their face constantly, and they've really, really impressed her. They're working particularly hard on things that they find difficult too, and that is Connie. Well done, Connie.
Well done, Connie. And now we're going to Miss Hammond's class. It's very complicated this morning, everybody, because Miss Hammond, her microphone isn't working. So consequently, she's not actually going to appear on your screens. I can see her, but you're not going to be able to see her. And Miss Carey, because Miss Hammond has no voice, Miss Carey is going to speak. Miss Carey.
Hello, firstly Miss Hammond wanted to say hello to all the ladybirds, and she said that this week you have all been working really, really hard, and she's been impressed with all of you, so it's really tricky to pick a winner. But she picked somebody who's been really determined and who has believed in themselves and who's been doing hottest for maths, and she's been really, really impressed with them, and that is Alex. Well done.
Well done, Alex. Well done for picking hottest for maths and trying your hardest all the time. And we're going to go back to Mrs. How'd-you-go and Mrs. Carey to talk about their class.
Hello, butterflies, me again. So we have really struggled again this week to pick a star because you've all been fantastic, the children in school and the children at home. But we managed to pick somebody and they've been fantastic.
So we've chosen someone this week that has been working really hard for the entirety of their time at home, and they've been impressing us. They've been online and they've been commenting on all of the activity doing on Tapestry. We've seen pictures and videos of them, and this week they really impressed us. We've been learning a song about the naughty bus, which is the book that we're learning about at the moment in reception, and this person sometimes finds it quite difficult to sing out loud or present out loud, and they did an amazing job of their rendition of the naughty bus song, and we were so impressed with them. They made us smile so much that we just had to give our award this week to them, and that is Kian. Well done, Kian.
Well done, Kian. I would like to see that, Mrs. How'd-you-go and Miss Carey. I'd like to see that rendition, please, at some point in the future. And now we're going to year one and Mr. Hunter.
Hi there, everybody. Just want to say again a huge thank you to all the mums, dads, brothers and sisters at home helping with the home learning. It's been another great week in year one for our home learning, and it's been really nice to see all of you guys doing some fantastic work. The person I'm going to give a special mention to this week is somebody that has, again, probably done every single piece of work since we started this journey together, and somebody that maybe doesn't always want to do it from the expression in their faces that I see in pictures sometimes, but they still persevere with it and keep on going, and they do absolutely everything, and then eventually I get a smile at the end of it, which is fantastic. Particularly this week, they did a little something on science. We're looking at herbivores, omnivores and carnivores, and Mr. Marshall actually saw this because he commented on it as well, that this person drew a picture of himself and his sister as an omnivore because they eat both plants and meat, and that really was nice that they made that connection with themselves rather than just with animals. So, and that person is Jackson. So well done, Jackson.
Well done, Jackson. That sounds fantastic. Now, Mrs. Avery Bone couldn't be with us this morning, so I'm going to hand over to Mrs. How'd-you-go again to talk about 1AE.
I feel so privileged this morning. There are so many amazing children I get to talk about. Thank you so much. So Mrs. Avery Bone is a bit busy at the moment. Some of you will know that Mrs. Avery Bone has gone off to have a baby. So because she's done that a little bit earlier than we thought originally, she's not here today. So I have the privilege of sharing 1AE's person of the week, and Mrs. Eaton and Mrs. Avery Bone had a long discussion about this, and they said, as all of the teachers have said, it's so difficult because so many people are being superstars at home, so they really did have to think very carefully about who they would choose. But this person this week has really impressed them. They've been doing a lot of English and math tasks at home, and they've been trying to challenge themselves to choose hot and hotter, where sometimes they might find those challenges a little bit tricky. They've been persevering with them, and they've been trying to be really independent and positive. So they are just over the moon with you. Well done, Pixie.
Well done, Pixie. Well done to you. We're up into year two with Miss Taylor.
Hi everyone, the person that I've chosen to celebrate this week is someone who has been an independent thinker. In maths, we've been doing some activities where children have had to draw lines from a question to an answer. Now this person wasn't sure how to draw lines on a Google Doc, so he colour coded the questions and answers instead, and then he wrote a message on the stream to tell everybody what he'd done, just in case his friends didn't know how to draw lines either. So the person I'm celebrating this week, and a massive well done, is Regan.
Regan, I love that. Thank you for doing that. Well done for being so resourceful and showing your initiative and persevering and working that out independently, but then well done for trying to help everybody else with it too. That's great. Mrs. Morgan.
Hello. Whenever Mrs. Lisa and I talk about 2LM, this person's name always comes up because she's just always a star. I think this is someone who's being the best she can be at home. She's on Google Classroom every day, completing all of the tasks. She's always really lovely to talk to, really happy, really positive. As well as doing all of her schoolwork, she's also doing Zoom gymnastics lessons every day with her coaches and working really hard at her gymnastics too. We just think she's incredible. So our star of the week this week is Gabriella.
Well done, Gabriella. That is incredible to be working so hard and keeping going at your hobbies as well, which isn't easy to do at the moment. Well done to you. Mr. Marshall, next.
Hi everyone. So the PE Celebration Award this time is going to go to a young lady who never fails to send in videos of her completing her PE challenges. She always completes her challenges with so much enthusiasm that you can't help but smile and really sort of cheer as she's completing the challenges. This person is also from 1H, and this person is Erin Davidson. But a special mention also to her little sister Demi, who always joins in with the challenges as well. So it's fantastic to see. So well done 1H, and well done Erin and Demi.
Well done. Thank you, Mr. Marshall. And last but not least, Mrs. Palmer.
Hi, morning everyone. Lovely sitting here listening to all you amazing children, what you've been doing, and I've got a few more to add on here. First thing I have to do though is to announce the winners for Mrs. Biles' Elmer competition. So we have a double winner because Connie has got best picture, so well done Connie from nursery. Runner-up goes to Harry in nursery, and for the brightest clothes it's Imogen from Butterflies. Well done you children. On to my readers of the week. So, first of all, this person has been listening to and talking about lots of stories. She does lots of super thinking around the story, including how the characters feel, what they are doing, how the characters feel, and what is happening in the story. Aisha loves looking at books and talking about the picture. She's also doing really well with her own reading and plays lots of reading games. Well done, Aisha from Caterpillars. Next, this person has been doing lots of additional reading at home about dinosaurs, the periodic table, and planets. In their reading lessons, the text that is chosen and the activities that are posted, this person really joins in on, and then chooses an extra book to read himself based on his interests. And this person is Kalp. And I know that Kalp is a voracious consumer of facts. Well done, Kalp. And finally, this person, in our reading, it says here, we asked the children to read the blurb of their current reading book to see if we could guess the book. This person read their blurb and used music to set the scene of the book. It was gripping and a very inventive way to read. We are very proud of him for the effort he is putting into his reading during this time. And he is Christopher from 3S. Well done, all those children.
Well done, all of you. Thank you, Mrs. Palmer. 2 classes to go. Miss Stark.
Thank you, Mr. Palmer. So well done to everybody who's been so fantastic this week, and I couldn't say any more how proud Mrs. Bruce and I are of all the children in Year 3 this week. Honestly, we couldn't be prouder. We are bursting with pride about all the work that you've been completing online so successfully. So well done, every single one of you. The person this week who I'm giving my award to has had a bit of a difficulty during lockdown, but she's now actually going into school because her mum is a key worker and going back to work, and she has been at the door every day ready to go before even the parents are ready to go. So well done to Layla. You've been fantastic this week and your English was absolutely amazing and you really have been striving. So well done, Layla.
Well done, Layla. And Mrs. Bruce.
I'm back. My dog has been going wild. She's been quiet the whole time and now she's decided to start barking. So if she barks, I'm sorry. So yeah, thank you everyone this week for all the work you've done. You've been absolutely amazing. And again, big shout out to all of the parents for doing such an amazing job and helping your learners as well. We're so proud of all of you. This week, I've decided to celebrate somebody who has been online every day and they've completed every single task. And often in class, when they would choose to work in maths, they would normally work on Hotter, even though they are so capable of working on Hottest. We started fractions a couple of weeks ago, and she's decided that she's going to challenge herself on Hottest every day, which I'm so proud of. So this person is Erin. Please keep it up. You're amazing.
Well done, Erin. And great to see use for white. Was that a whiteboard, Mrs. Bruce? It was. It's the first whiteboard I've seen in use for a little while, so that's nice to see too. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for all your hard work. As Mr. Pentry said at the beginning, we're so proud of you all. Really hope that for those of you who've had the chance to see your teachers using this technology this week, and those of you who'll be doing that next week for the first time, I really hope you enjoy that. And that becomes a bit of the highlight of your week. So thank you for all you've done. We're going to give you all a clap. Miss Hammond was clapping too, but she hasn't got a mic, so she didn't appear. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you again soon. Bye.